So apparently we have some massive backlash right now affecting Subnautica 2. The studio that is behind this game is in a super fight essentially with their own fans. And the reason why is because they actually got rid of the leadership that was working on this particular game. The owner of the game, Krafton, actually got rid of the leadership that has been around since the beginning. And apparently fans are not happy with this at all. They are taking it as a huge sign that the company Krafton is actually rushing the developers that were working on Subnautica 2 for not hitting deadlines, because that is the reason why they said they got rid of these people. Supposedly we have an entire response from this particular company that we are going to get into to talk about all of this, because apparently it is actually pretty heated and I want to see what's going on.
This is fine. I'm okay with you.
So if you guys look at this article, it says that developer Unknown World has shared a letter asking for patience from Subnautica fans after publisher Krafton announced the departure of its senior leadership, including studio co-founder Max McGuire and the installation of Dead Space producer and Striking Distance from the Callisto Protocol CEO Steve Papautis as the new studio head. The news prompted a backlash from fans, including a popular post calling for a boycott of the upcoming Subnautica 2 on the PC gaming subreddit. We don't know what prompted the removal of Unknown World's designer and director Charlie Cleveland, CEO Ted Gill, and co-founder Max McGuire. But beneath the boilerplate language of Krafton's original announcement are references to development momentum, as well as the publisher's milestones and development metrics. Boycott post author Peter Rock Life cites this as a main concern, interpreting it as Krafton punishing developers who were taking their time. Now, this is a big problem, obviously, in the gaming industry. We just recently had one of the biggest failures in gaming of the last 5 years, I gotta imagine, which was Mind's Eye. Mind's Eye was a video game that was released way too early. It needed at least another year or two to fully cook before they ended up releasing the game. But truth be told, they put it out there knowing that it was broken, hoping that it would do successful enough numbers that it could subsidize its future development and get it the right way over time. But that's just not what happened. The game ended up flopping massively. People realized that it was a bait and switch, and nobody bought the game. And then the people that did buy the game, a lot of them ended up refunding the game. I was one of the only psychopaths that platinumed the game, but that's neither here nor there. So what I want to do is, with this being known, I want to focus on the actual statement, because this is a very long statement. And it goes to show that the backlash must be so huge that they felt like they were forced to actually respond to this. Otherwise, they're going to have a major problem.
I feel very attacked!
Relax.
So let's get into it. It says, a letter to our community. Hello, Subnauts. We know that you have a lot of questions and concerns about the news from our publisher regarding the leadership changes at Unknown Worlds. First, we want to take a moment to reflect on the vision and core values of exploration and discovery that have defined Subnautica from the very beginning. They have not only shaped the identity of the entire series, but they continue to guide how we think, build, and create every day. We believe strongly in those values and are dedicated to upholding them in Subnautica 2. I can already tell just from the beginning of this particular post here that this is all just massive PR speak. They really must be getting cooked. I'm actually going to check out to see if there's anything on the Steam forums or something along those lines after this, because I got to tell you, man, when you see a long post like this and it got all this beautiful PR speak, you know they were getting cooked. We're also supporting Steve Papautis as he transitions into his role as CEO at Unknown Worlds. He's already expressed his excitement to check out everything we've been working on and is diving into supporting our ongoing vision and journey to releasing Subnautica 2 early access. When it comes to Subnautica 2, the team has been working on the game day to day over the last few years remains completely unchanged. Oh, so they're basically trying to say that, well, the developers are all the same. The people that are making the game, they're all the same. But we fired the entire leadership team and replaced it with a new team. That's basically what they're saying. That team includes veterans of the Subnautica series dating back to the earliest days of the original Subnautica to many incredible and talented developers who came abroad to help us bring our vision for Subnautica 2 to life. That the world and the experience we've been crafting is that we're all extremely proud of. From the story we're hoping to tell, to every creature big and small, down to the tiniest rock, we want to reassure you that Krafton feels strongly about supporting that vision at the studio, and we continue to navigate the game towards early access. Our commitment to open development and crafting Subnautica 2 alongside our community during early access hasn't changed. All this is doing is screaming to me, please believe us, please believe us, please believe us. We didn't do anything. We promise it's the same people. We just got rid of the people that weren't hitting our fast deadlines. We're totally not trying to rush this thing out the door. Granted, we're going to release it in early access, so you already know it's going to be unfinished, but we want to make sure it gets out the door even faster, and these people weren't doing it. I don't know, man. That's what it screams to me, but in any case, we believe strongly in listening to your voices. Clearly not. And have already received invaluable feedback from hundreds of community members who have participated in an early playtest of the game. We want to ensure, along with full support from Krafton, that Subnautica 2 meets the highest quality standards and delivers on your expectations. While we work closely with Steve to get him up to speed with all the amazing work the team has already done on Subnautica 2, we also understand that it means we'll need to ask you to remain a little patient and support us as he comes on board. An update to our schedule and more information, including the early access timeline, will be coming soon. One final thing we want to address, as we've seen some additional concerns about it, nothing has changed with how the game is structured. It will remain a single-player first experience with optional cooperative multiplayer. No subscriptions, no loot boxes, no battle pass, no microtransactions. We want to thank you as always for your incredible support and enthusiasm for Subnautica 2. We've seen so many of your messages and well wishes for the studio and development team, and we're all incredibly grateful for every single one. Keep diving. Now, listen, I'll tell you the same thing I said when it came to Mind's Eye, okay? And I was right about that. I don't know if I'm going to be right about this. I don't have a lot of experience with Subnautica, but what I will say is anytime there is an exodus of leadership, whether by force or not, right before a game's about to release, even if it's a few months, it doesn't matter. If there is a mass exodus of leadership right before a just short amount of time before the game is about to release, that's a problem. That's a big problem. That's a massive red flag on the field that nobody can ignore. The truth is that a lot of people tried to ignore it with Mind's Eye, and come to find out, those red flags were true. Everything was true in terms of red flags for Mind's Eye. So now we got a red flag on the field with Subnautica, where these people got fired for unknown reasons right now. But everybody is saying that it has to do with them not meeting certain deadlines and certain points that they were supposed to meet, and so they end up getting the axe. Who really knows at this point? But it's not looking good. Let's check out the Steam forum. So if you look at the Steam forums, they are getting cooked as expected. You got a couple of posts that says wishlist removal check. I'd like to know how many of y'all removed the game from your wishlist. Raise your hand here. Please try to remain civil. Krafton, time for you to go. What is the exact issue right now? Please explain. A few words towards the new CEO. I will try to stay polite. As you can see, there are many negative voices about what happened and how it happened. This will definitely affect the reputation of the game, franchise, and the studio. Many here are longtime supporters, customers, and basically beta testers of the studio. As such, we have a certain high expectation for Subnautica 2. Quality over speed. They really don't like the fact of the mere thought of this game being rushed out there. They don't like it, and people are letting their voices be heard. Look at this. RIP Subnautica 2. Krafton issues a press release announcing the Subnautica creators and Unknown Worlds co-founders have been removed. This person says the woke won. It's actually over. I don't know what that has to do with anything. People are apparently unhappy that the person behind Callisto Protocol, which a lot of people have issues with, is behind this game because Callisto Protocol released very buggy graphical bugs, all kinds of issues, and till this day still has problems. So people are not excited about this. People are calling Krafton greedy, saying firing the OG3 Subnautica devs and rushing the product isn't going to make more money. Another one, removal of the OG Subnautica creators. Why do rats abandon the ship? The news just talked me out of it. Replacing everyone is antithetical to increasing development. They're just getting hammered. This is insane. If the game was out, I guarantee there will be bad reviews everywhere, literally everywhere. So I will say this, okay? Again, I don't have a lot of experience with Subnautica. I just want to be very upfront. But I have a lot of experience with noticing a lot of red flags in the gaming industry. And I feel like this is a massive red flag. If you are a player of Subnautica, I would love to hear your voice down below and let me know how you feel about all of this nonsense that is going on. Do you feel like this is a red flag on the field, or do you feel like this is not a big deal? Do you think it's too early to tell because the guy is brand new, or do you think at this point, due to his history with Callisto Protocol, that that's all you need to know that this game is probably going to be cooked and forced out of the release chamber early to try to get as much money as possible? Whatever that thought may be, let me know in the comments down below. And if you enjoyed this video, special shout out to all of the people who are members of the channel as well. Give a like on it, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys on the next one.